Good day everyone, I'm Brian Lazado and the title of my ebook is Ensuring Financial Integrity, a Comprehensive Guide to Compliance, Corporate Banking Audit, and the BSP. For today's video, we're going to discuss about the compliance management, corporate banking, internal audit, Central Bank ng Pilipinas financial system. Compliance management is the ongoing process in which managers A. monitor and assess SEM, as well as B. organize, plan, control, and lead activities that ensure compliance with applicable legal, regulatory, and industry standards. As the consequences of non-compliance can devastate a company and its reputation. It's critical to have a living compliance management process that accounts for the entire product life cycle. So let's take the chemical industry as an example. So a factory cannot dump its chemical waste wherever and however it wants. There are regulations that need to comply within this way. A chemical materials can be restored, handled, and transported safely. So just like the different sectors need to follow the rules based on their work area, whether following the law, protecting privacy, or being environmentally friendly. So, and this whole concept is called compliance. So, the goal of compliance is that the organizations are operating in a responsible and ethical manner while the following the standards and guidelines set by authoritative by it to make the world a safer place. Compliance management important. So it is important because it helps organizations adhere to laws, regulations, and industry standards, preventing legal penalties and reputational damage from non-compliance. Second, it is important because compliance management promotes ethical conduct and responsible business practices. It ensures that an organization operates transparently and accountable, building trust among customers, investors, employees, and the wider community. And lastly, it is important because it is effective compliance management mitigates risk. Organizations can avoid costly disruptions and legal disputes and identifying potential vulnerabilities and addressing them proactively. Regular risk assessment and audit enhance overall operational efficiencies and resilience. The next topic that we're going to discuss is corporate banking. So when we say corporate banking, it is a very important division within many large commercials and bulge bracket banks. So this team serves as a critical link between the commercials banking group and the capital markets investment banking teams. So corporate banking teams provide financial services, so like cash management, payment processing, credit products, and hedging strategies to large corporates. Most of these corporations are publicly traded. We have characteristic of corporate banking. So first, financial stability score. Second, authority. Third is client, and fourth, responsibilities. And the benefits of corporate banking with all its advantages, corporate banking is an excellent option for companies of all sizes. The benefits are the following. So first is lets your business thrive. Second is facilitates loan processes, promotes a more elegant image for your company. Fourth is offers comprehensive financial procedures and methods. And lastly, simplified tax audit. So, and the third topic that we're going to discuss is about the internal audit. So, when we say internal audit, it is to evaluate a company's internal controls, including its corporate governance and accounting processes. So, these types of audits is ensures compliance with laws and regulations and help to maintain accurate and timeline financial reporting and data collection. Internal audit. So first is the compliance audit. A company may be required to adhere to local laws, compliance needs, government regulations, external policies, or other restrictions. Second is internal financial audit. So public companies are required to perform certain levels of external financial auditing where a completely independent third party provides an opinions on companies' financial records. Third is environmental audit. So as companies becomes continually more environmentally conscious, some take steps of reviewing business impacts of the planet. And the next types of internal audit is technology or IT audit. So an internal audit focus on performance play. I pays less of attention to the process and move on financial result. So the next types of internal audit is operational audit. An operational audit is most likely to occur when key personnel leaves on when new management takes over the entity. And the next is constructions audit. So development operating real estate or constructions companies may perform constructions audit to ensure not only appropriate physical development of a building but appropriate project building along the life of the project. And last types of internal audit is a special investigation. So many of the audits above may be occurring and performed each year. In some cases, it might make sense of an internal audit committee to evaluate a special circumstance that will occur only once. So we have four steps in internal audit process. Step one is planning. So before any audit procedures are performed, the internal audits often start by developing the audit plan. This sets the audit requirements, objective timelines, schedule, and responsibilities across audit team members. So the audits may review prior audits to understand, manage expectations for presentations and data collection. So step two is auditing. So many of the auditing procedures used by internal audits are the same as external auditors. So some companies might use continuous audit to ensure ongoing oversight the company practices, assessment techniques ensure an internal auditors gather as a full understanding of the internal auditor gather of full understanding of the internal control procedures and whether employees are complying with internal controls directives. So step three is reporting. So internal audit reporting includes a formal report and may include preliminary or memo styles interim report. An interim report typically includes sensitive significant result the auditor thinks the board of directors needs to know right away. So similar to an interim financial statement, an interim audit communicates a partial set of information useful for laying the road of the remaining portion. So the last step is monitoring. So internal audit reporting includes a formal report and may include a preliminary or memo styles um, typically includes sensitive or significant result the auditors thinks the board of directors need to know the right away. So the last topic that we are going to discuss is Bangko Sentral Pilipinas, Philippines Financial System. So about the BSP, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or BSP is the central bank of the Republic of the Philippines. It was established on July 3, 1993, pursuant to the provisions of the 1987 Philippine Constitutions and the new Central Bank Act of 1993. So the BSP took over from Central Bank of the Philippines, which was established on January 3, 1949. So as the country's central monetary authority, the BSP enjoy the fiscal and administrative autonomy from the national government in the pursuit of its mandated responsibility. So, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the Central Bank of the Philippines is mandated to promote price stability, a strong financial systems, and safe and efficient payments and settlement system conducive to a sustainable and inclusive growth of the economy. And the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or the BSP, is the Central Monetary Authority of Republic of the Philippines. It provides policy directions in the areas of money, banking, credit, and exists to supervise operations of banks and exercises regulatory powers over non-bank financial institutions. And the BSP is organized into three major sectors. First is the Monetary Policy and Operation Sectors, or MPOS. Is responsible for formulating and implementing monetary policy. Second is the Bank Supervision Sectors, or BSS. Is responsible for supervising banks and other financial institutions. So lastly is the Currency and Payments System Sectors, or CPSS. Is responsible for supervising banks and other financial, overseeing the payments and the settlement systems and managing the currency.